Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? On the other side of this wall, on top of that mountain, all the way on top of that mountain, there's workers. But I wanted to come up right here to show you a couple stuff. A couple of things that they're really important for right now, as you know, situations are happening in the United States of America and in Mexico. But this is really important for everybody to see. Flip the camera right here real quick. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. I'm live right here at a really particular place, at a peak, right here at a mountain, where workers, American workers, are still working on building the wall. They're still continuing with the building of the wall. They're not resting. COVID is not an exception. COVID for them, right there, as you see right there, all the way to the bottom, COVID is not something that is going to stop them from working. It's not. And all the way to the top, there's more workers. I wanted to go over there, but I will go tomorrow, show you guys how all the way to the top of that mountain, there's workers also, still giving the last touches on your wall. And today, as we are seeing how, let me flip the camera right here for a little bit, how you got the Border Patrol, that those guys basically don't rest. And you got two units. Those two units, people, that they are all the way to the bottom. Those two units are inspectors. Inspectors of the wall. They go back and forth. They check how the wall is doing. What is the last touches that they need? Remember, you know, those little gaps right there are security gaps for, you know, exit and entrance security gaps. So they are right now, you know, continuing to work. So for everybody that is watching and saying COVID has, you know, stopped the building, the supervising, the inspectioning of the wall, you guys are wrong. This is your people. They still continue to work. They're still continuing to do their best. They're still continuing to protect their country. And it's a beautiful day. Like they say, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Right here, look at this. Actually, I want to show you another thing. That, you know, as I have come here a bunch of times, and for all those people that they haven't been watching, you know, guys that they are working in Arizona in the desert, that they're working on child trafficking, that they're working on exposing all the child traffickers in Arizona. I have seen a couple of programs of them. BOP Arizona, I was watching them. I've been watching them for a little while now, and they're doing an excellent job on covering. DSW News also is doing an excellent coverage on you know, on Arizona on child trafficking. Also, Arizona Patriots is doing an excellent job on covering the child trafficking and the invasion on the immigration factor. And right here in Tijuana, people, I have gone down to this cliff, and I want to show you something right here that is amazing. Clothing and debris. That's not trash. Those are little houses right there, as you see. That is where they house all the people that they're trying to cross to the States. That's debris right there. All of that is debris. And that right there is a little house. Now, You think that all of this is going to stop these people from protecting their country? No, they haven't. They're working. They're still working right there. They're still protecting. The inspection hasn't stopped. And I will show you later on, I will show you later on where they are still building, putting concrete underneath the 6.57 foot wall, blowing it up with cement, stacking it up like domino. And they're not stopping, people. Border Patrol is not stopping also. And there you go, look. Chopper on the top. What incredible footage for you guys. Still working on protection of the borders. Look how low is this chopper. Look at that. I have gone all the way down there, show you that cliff, have gone up, climbed that mountain. And the other day I was over there in the United States of America. I was over there and I was watching this piece of wall and I was remembering all the times that I used to go up there. And I am going to go up again to show everybody how this protection for sovereign nations is never going to stop. And this is a clear example of protection of sovereign nations. Clear example that always your country first, and that there's a front door to do every process of immigration process. Right now, that COVID for me is the greatest distraction that exists in the United States of America, and is the greatest distraction that exists in my country of Mexico, and is the greatest distraction that exists around the world. COVID. Yes, COVID is a virus. Yes, it is killing people. Yes, it is. But it's the biggest distraction, people, of everything that is happening, of what is happening in Venezuela. The other day, I was at a conference phone call with the Hispanic community, and I was invited by Anthony Agüero and Bianca Gracia and Latinos for Trump. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I was invited to hear the president talk and to hear the president speak. And one of the things that the president was saying was that they don't talk, the fake news media and the leftist media, they don't talk about how he's helping Venezuela, about how he is providing water, how he is providing food, how he is providing clothing, how he is providing a lot of, help to Venezuela. And nobody is saying anything about it. You don't see the leftist media. You don't see the liberals. You don't see the socialists. You don't see nobody like that. The only interview that I saw that it was ridiculous, it was a person she was from Venezuela. And CNN was doing an interview to her, and they asked her, is Trump helping your country of Venezuela? Yeah, but he's creating division. What the hell are you talking about? He's helping and he's creating division. Where do you get all these nonsense of people? And this, people, right here talks to you about the determination, buenas tardes, the determination of this huge country, this huge, powerful country that is the United States. They don't stop. They continue to work right there where my finger is at. Right there. They don't stop. They're continuing. They're continuing to work. They don't talk about this. And this is good for everybody to see, everybody to watch, that they have inspectors still working. Still working at the wall, checking that everything is okay. And on top of that mountain, there's more workers. I was amazed, man. I thought that, this was COVID, and a lot of these workers that they've been risking their lives, because they're risking their lives. A lot of them have been infected with COVID right here, working at the wall. They don't want to risk nobody that is working at the wall to get COVID. So a lot of them have been infected, and you see a guy right there walking. Look at this. This is great footage for you guys. It's a guy that is working on the wall right there, and we're gonna do a close-up right now as he is walking right there. You see him? He's walking right there. COVID is not an option for the wall. Sorry for the really bad, right there. COVID is not an option for the wall. COVID is nothing that is going to stop these people from working. Apparently. Border Patrol, inspectors, and you see a person right there that is working on the fence and that is working on the wall. So the security factor for everybody that is concerned in the country of the United States and the security factor that everybody is a little bit preoccupied of, you know, what is happening with the wall. Is it still getting built with COVID? Is it still getting inspection? Do we have actually people working on the floor? Do we have, you know, do we have people working at the wall? Do we have our Border Patrol working, you know, your Border Patrol, I'm sorry, working at the wall? No, there you have it. There you have it for everybody that has, you know, had that doubt. And later on this afternoon, we're going to try to go all the way up there and show you again this, how these people are not stopping, man. The resilience of the United States government, it's, I have said it a bunch of times, it is amazing. You know, the determination to continue and to not get affected by a virus, it is amazing. And these workers right now, they don't care about no virus. They gotta eat. They gotta work. And you know, they're right there. So I wanted to come over here and show you this real fast before I change the camera. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. We're live at a particular place right here at the wall. At the purpose that I wanted to come over here to show you that they are, you know, inspectors at the wall right there on the back. You see two white dots. Those are two automobiles. They're inspectors. They're just going back and forth and checking what are the last touches on this piece of a wall. And I will show you later on this afternoon probably another, you know, another part of the wall where they are building. They're building. They're still, you know, putting concrete. They're digging. They have the machinery. They have all the American workers right there working. And, you know, this is amazing. You know, a virus is not going to stop nobody. Nobody in humanity. It shouldn't stop nobody. You know, the United States wants to reopen. Mexico wants to reopen. You know, we as humanity, we need to reopen. We need to go back to work. We need to go back and stay strong. We need to fight this virus. We need to fight these globalists. We need to fight these socialists. We need to fight these communists. We need to fight the elite. We need to fight these people that they want to end humanity. They want to do transhumanism. They want to put a chip on our brain to give us supposedly a better capacity of understanding life. They want to control our procreation. They want to control immigration. They want to control the environment. They want to control the education. We need to stop that. God's laws need to be respected. God's laws need to be obeyed. And God's values need to bring back to all communities and to all families. That is what we need to bring. Not separation of families. Not you know, putting banners that saying the world is healing now because the problem was not the world, the problem was you, the problem was the humanity. Imagine how stupid is that? So you're telling me that killing people with a virus is the solution to heal the world? No, hell no. The solution to heal the world is to be close to God. That is the solution. That is the solution. to be close to God, to be close to Him. He's the one that heals the world, not a virus. That's the problem. That we got all these things misunderstood. All these things misunderstood. So, God bless everybody that is watching. It was a pleasure talking to you guys in this evening. I will talk to you guys a little bit later in the afternoon. I will be all the way up there. All the way up there, probably I will be in a few seconds, a few minutes. Probably let me check the area, if it is safe, and if it is okay for me to go. Shout out to Jim Bambi, shout out to Ben Berkwan from Frontline America. You know, my partner, Conservative Anthony, Border Network News, follow him, follow our page, follow him at Parler. Subscribe to my YouTube channel also as Oscar Blue. To all the people that are working hard in Arizona, at the Florida desert, shout out to every single one of you, BOP, DSW News, Arizona Patriots, every single one of you, man. Every single one that is exposing this. You know, I've been working at the borders almost 2 years now, broadcasting for you guys. I've shown you fake lawyers, fake marriages, you know, where they cross, clips, how they're doing the irregular migration, showing you the wall. Yeah, I've gone to Guatemala 3 times and showing you how they cross to Guatemala, how they go back and forth. This irregular migration needs to stop, and we need to build a correct way and an understanding way to migrate. This is not right. God bless every single one of you. The wall's getting built. Still they're working. Inspectors are still on motion and still on the floor. Border Patrol is still protecting their country. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody. Because always your country's first.